My name's Paige and I collect grocery lists that I find in the grocery store, either on the floor, blown across the parking lot, in the buggies. I'll even pull them out of the trash cans. And in 2025, I found over 500 grocery lists. I asked you guys if I should start making a spreadsheet of all of the data points of the grocery list that I find in 2026. You said yes. Today, we've got our first two lists of 2026 to go over. Now, I have created a spreadsheet. Some of the things that I'm going to keep track of are the date I found it, where I found it, the type of handwriting, the paper that it's written on, the types of things that they're purchasing. I'm thinking about maybe looking at the prices of produce and some of the key things that are always on lists to keep track of those throughout the year just to see what the trends are. That might be interesting. It's a little bit more work, but I love doing it. So I think I might add that to the spreadsheet as well. But let's get into these lists. The first one that I found today, written on a Post-it note. This is the most common type of paper that I find these on. I think this is a 35-year-old mom with 2 children. Her daughter's birthday was over Christmas, so they're throwing a party this weekend. She's getting thank you notes for all the presents: bananas, tissues, mustard, eggs, goldfish, and party food. What is party food in your family? Party food for my family is always some kind of chips with French onion dip. We also sometimes will have like a meat and cheese charcuterie board, whatever they're called. And, but yeah, that's who I think this is. This is definitely a mom. She's a stay-at-home mom. She's got 2 kids. Her daughter's birthday was too close to Christmas to have the party then, so they're having the party this weekend. The second list is very interesting because this person has printed their own notes. This is printer paper. This is just printed on here. I did Google who Donald Purviance is. The only thing that I could come up with was a man down in Orlando, Florida that got arrested for trafficking of the human variety, which is very interesting. I don't live near Florida, so I'm certain, hopefully, this is a different Donald Purviance, but this guy is definitely in his 70s, and he probably lives in one of the retirement communities around here. This was also found in Publix. This one was actually in the parking lot. The other one was in a trash can by the checkout, the U-Scan checkout. So this must have fallen either out of his pocket or maybe out of his wife's purse as they were walking out of the grocery store. But they're getting Stouffer's mashed potatoes and cheddar biscuits. I think this is what they're having for supper tonight. I think they got maybe a stuffed peppers Stouffer's meal, and they're gonna have mashed potatoes and cheddar biscuits with it. I wanna know who is Kristen and what's happening at 7 and 7:30, as well as what's happening at 4:30 and 6:30. Are those times he's supposed to take medications? I truly do not know. But they're also getting Eucerin, which I feel you, Donald. My hands are super dry at the moment. The orange juice that I get on my hands from peeling oranges probably doesn't help. 2 dozen eggs. Donald loves eggs every morning. OJ, tomatoes, lettuce, rye, and wheat bread. Entenmann's crumb cakes, which is delicious with a little coffee in the morning. Olive oil and vegetable oil. And then on the back, we have more. He's buying halos. Love that for him. Apples, bananas, grapes, Krispy Kreme donuts, because we like a little sweet treat every now and then. And then this last thing, I have no idea what it says. Something bag chips, beef. Is that bag, or is that the word beef? What is this? What is the last thing on Donald's list? What is he purchasing? I truly have no idea. I'm gonna add these to my spreadsheet. This is a kind of paper that I've never found before, somebody that has printed their own type of list. And I'm also gonna keep track of if they've crossed things out or checked them off. I think that's interesting. Should I keep track of things underlined? Did he just really need Eucerin and tomatoes? Is that why he underlined those? That's kind of interesting as well. But yeah, hopefully this is a different Donald and not the Donald that comes up when you Google the name, because that's a little bit creepy. Sorry, my phone rang. These are the first 2 lists of the year. Last year I found over 500, so we should get a lot of data points on our spreadsheet this year. If this interests you at all, please give me a follow. And as always, thanks for shopping by.